much time? Oh, it's not giving us a limit. Means I got plenty of data space left. Good. Okay. Can't squat down. I have to lean forward here. I'm going to do some Tai Chi Qigong. I'm not sure where this originates from. Eric Rains actually is one who does these two practices regularly and showed me, I forget what they're called, once to the moon, once to the sun. But I notice every time, and you'll notice, well, you won't be able to see my feet exactly, but my hands, by the third time I do this, I mean, every time it gets more and more. I've always been able to touch the ground. My hand just slipped off my knee. I've always been able to touch the ground with my hands. I've had really long arms, and I've had that flexibility. But like when I do this for the first time here this morning, I'll be able to put my fingers, maybe like my first or second knuckles on the ground at most. And then the second time I do it, I can get the backs of my hands on the ground just about. And the third time, I get to the point, I don't think I can get my elbows on the ground. No, it's too far. I've never tried. But anyway, it keeps getting more because it stretches your myofascial tissue from your tongue that goes through your whole body into your big toes. It's crazy. So you can even do some myofascial release, like rolling your foot, like you have a sock on or bare feet, whatever, on a hard ball, like a racquetball or maybe a tennis ball or something would work too, or just something hard, and really kind of grind out that myofascial tissue and the muscles and everything in there. Did that before a basketball game because I just learned about it on a video online. Obviously, I didn't learn enough about the right time to do it. I did it before a basketball game. I was rolling my feet on this. I have these Himalayan salt eggs. They're decently big, like eggs. So I was like rolling my foot on the ground. It felt really good, right? Loosening up all that myofascial tissue. But when I was playing in the game, there was a moment when I was like dribbling, or I was running back in court. Fortunately, I didn't have the ball. It'd been that much more embarrassing. But I was running back on defense, and my legs just started giving out, and so I fell onto the ground and just collapsed because my muscles were all screwed up. The tissue was all screwed up. So not good to do before you play sports, but it's a really cool thing to do in general. I think if you're relaxing, it helps you break up that myofascial tissue, moves myofascial dense energies that get stuck in the myofascial tissue in different parts of the body. It helps move the lymphatic system, which also moves out toxins and all that other shit. It's all related. Everything physical is also spiritual and interdimensional, all of it. So negative energy or toxins in the body are always related to astral parasites and those kind of things also. So just purifying the body, you can clear up a lot of spiritual shit and a lot of emotional shit. Really. That's why enemas, coffee enemas, Kalima, all that stuff, you can clear out literally decades of trauma by just cleansing your body, just cleansing your bowels. Like, get over the stigma. You think cleansing your bowels is a stigma to get over? Wait till we really keep talking about, I think I mentioned it in other videos, but wound therapy, which is urine therapy. It's healed people for thousands of years. I've done it, man. I've done it for months. Drinking all my urine. But it tastes like warm coconut water when you're eating and drinking a decently healthy diet. It's what you're taking in the womb. It's your own stem cells. It's been proven. It's a $1 billion industry in China. They collect the urine from the urinals, and there's a company that takes out the different components. There's like 2,000 things in your urine. They're structured for your body. You just can't use them. Yeah, there are some toxins too, because they're so toxic, but the majority of them are nutrients and things your body just can't use at that moment, and so it puts it in your bladder. But it's already cycled through your body many times. It's structured and 100% bioavailable. That magnesium and that all the nutrients and elements and minerals, it's 100% bioavailable. So when you drink it, it's literally 100% bioavailable. All those nutrients have already been through all your processes and gotten the waste out. So yeah, it may have taken a few more toxins. Your body will just spit those right back out, back in your bladder. That's fine. Or into your bowels or other places. But it's incredibly beneficial in healing. So anyway, I'm going to do these stretches that I just normally do. And I feel so much better. My body feels so much more connected. And these are just like some basic things. So you can call this basic spiritual hygiene. Yoga, Tai Chi, just things, meditation, but moving your body, working out totally can be too. It's about how you engage it emotionally also, and understand the physiological, and how the more you understand, like expand your understanding with physiological and spiritual and all those dynamics, it just makes it that much more profound. So, yeah. And then doing with smoking, it's all spiritual to me. It's grandfather tobacco. So yeah, I'm doing it while I'm stretching, doing a spiritual thing. It's not a conflict in my heart. It's not. It makes it more beautiful to know that it offends some people. It's beautiful to me. Why? Because spirit often offends the mind to expose the heart. It's beautiful. So stimulating your meridians, you can do this all over, especially your kidneys, especially if you need to warm up a little bit, get your blood flowing, you can hit your kidneys. My beard's all funky. Get your kidneys, meridians going, but your whole body, you're just stimulating all the meridians. You're just literally waking yourself up, like morning qigong. There's a lot of programs out there, there's a lot of free stuff online, and also Eric Reines talks about the research that's been done on doing just those stretches. And I added doing like off to the left and off to the right. I think the stretches are just normally straight up. Anytime you twist, you're also exercising your organs, and you're helping getting toxins and things out of your organs. Anytime you twist and breathe, deep diaphragmatic breathing. So like when I go down, I'll exhale and really squeeze out, like contract my stomach and really get all the air out of my lungs whenever I'm down. And then when you breathe in, it's taking that full inhale, filling up your lower lungs as much as you can first, pulling your diaphragm down, filling up your upper lungs, you're opening up your vagus nerve, and all you're putting yourself in a parasympathetic nervous system so your brain can actually slow down and your body body, your nervous system, and you can be the observer of yourself. So that's just like a really basic, organic, thrown together way to do like morning Qigong or Tai Chi. And yeah, I have the beautiful opportunity because of my job to do it in rooftops like this. I do this all the time. It's beautiful. It's so wonderful. It's such a nice time. And what was cool, where the sun is right now, because we're kind of in the shade behind this false wall, you can hear the air handler units running. It's humming in the background. The sun is right up on the other side of this wall, so when I was, I guess I can get on my knees and do this, when I was going back, like all the way back in that triangle, the sun was like right in that triangle when I go all the way back. And that too, so when you're taking the big inhales, you can stretch, really stretch out your diaphragm, your chest, go all the way back. Now you're really stretching out the whole front. And also if you can think to, I can't do this for my knees I guess, but you can think to contract your perineum and your gut. It's called the bindis, I think, in yoga. But if you can keep those bindis tight, that between like your navel and your perineum, and practice that through the day and contract that, helps circulate your cerebrospinal fluid from your sacrum and from your sacral chakra, which is the sacral nervous center ganglion in that area, and helps distribute it throughout your rest of your nervous system, the rest of your chakras, which helps heal your body. Physiological, it spreads that energy, that sexual creative energy. It keeps it from being contained in just the testes or the sexual reproductive organs, male or female, and allows you to spread that and heal that. That's also, breathing's important, putting the tongue at the roof of your mouth, right against the back of your teeth. It creates that circuit so you can actually generate all that true, legitimate, scientifically proven bioelectric energy. Meridians are real things. They can show them with thermal imaging. You can literally see the meridian lines on people's body when you use thermal imaging with the right settings. And they're doing acupuncture and stuff. And you can see the blockages. You can see how it gets freed up through acupuncture, through thermal imaging. So it's all real, man. It's all the Western traditions, or Eastern traditions and Western science. I mean, that's the age we're living in. It's all legit. So, on it there, and be more you, not be less you. Because think about that word, be less yourself. Even worse, when you say God bless you. I pray that God makes you less you. Right? I know that's not the intention, but that is the words. So then your intention has to be stronger than the words that are speaking death. If your intention outweighs that, and a lot of times it does. When you say it, God bless you, like you mean it. Your intention outweighs the words. Cool. But let's say your intention's an 8, right, out of 10. Really positive, really happy, really, that's your prayer. Really, feeling is the prayer. That's how prayer works. It's the feeling. It's not the words. But the words are technology. So when your feeling is you want the person to be happy, to be more whole, to be more beautiful, good things to come to them, you say, bless you, or God bless you, right? But what I say, as weird as it is in conversation, first time I sneeze, say, be more you. And it's like, what? Well, not be less you. I want you to be more yourself. Yeah, sneeze out, whatever. And really, you can actually sneeze out spirits and negative energies through that channel. It's like, it can build up in your body and go, oh shit, poof, and you literally sneeze out. That's why I thought you had to say bless you, so God, the Holy Spirit, can fill you and a demon wouldn't come back in. It's a real thing. I'm not saying every time you sneeze, but it's a real channel, an avenue for spirits to get out through the air, through the breath, through sneezing, through burping, through belching, through shitting, through, all of it. Like, they get out through channels, and really one of the biggest ways is through our bowels, but they're so compacted. Every American, 10 to 40 pounds of mucoid plaque and shit built up in there from decades ago, childhood even. We just don't even realize. We think it's fake. It's not fake, man. It's in all the ancient texts. What do the ancient texts tell you to do? The Vedic texts, the Essene Gospel Peace, they tell you to do enemas. They tell you how to do it, show you how to cut a gourd and fill it with water until the water running out of your bowels runs clean. And it says when it runs out, you see all matter of filthiness and disgusting wickedness, evil, and Satan and demons, parasites. It's real. Anyway, I'll leave it there. You guys are wonderful. Be more you. Every single one of you, be more you. The world needs you to be you. So do it, man. Be more you.